Another week, another season. Fordham, like ourselves, has struggled on the scoreboard. But when you watch their tape, there's an awful lot to respect. They spread you out and threw the ball 52 times last week, completed 32 of them, and still had a running back at almost 130 yards. Defensively, we were never, of course, quite sure what we're going to get. Not hard to look at their schedule and know how you're going to match up physically. But we're also going to be starting a different quarterback for the first time in 3 years. So all kinds of challenges, and again, a team that runs very well, spreads you out, does some things that that just structurally that we've been challenged by. So we've got to get better, and we're determined to be so.
Who is your starting quarterback?
Max Jenkins.
Is it his to lose, or do you plan to bring the other?
We intend to play Angel. We're gonna let Max as a senior, and he's got 1,000 reps, and he's the guy that when you're going into a contest where there's a lot of uncertainty as to what your opponent's gonna be doing and how you match up, it makes all the sense in the world to have a veteran hand out there. We feel like there's a little bit more explosiveness in Angel, and as things get settled down, we'll look to get him in. Yeah, we're young, but they're not rookies anymore. We need to start to the number of reps those guys have had, the amount of those experiences that they've had out there, and some of those experiences have been hard. But those things need to start to pay off for us. They need to be able to take those experiences and grow and get better. There's some physical maturity issues, as you say, with young guys, but in terms of being comfortable in the environment, knowing what to expect in terms of the speed and physicality of the game, those things need to start to improve. It has to be, but I think it's great that we're going to have a great crowd, and it's great that we're at home with our seniors, but we need to love to play the game. And the good news is, as I said after the game last week, there's no quitting this bunch now. They love to play. They're playing hard. They're frustrated, but man, they haven't given up on themselves. They haven't given up on each other. They like to play. They're playing hard. We need to play better. We need to play smarter. We need to coach better. But that first precondition, in terms of guys competing and playing hard and trying to find a way, is in place. Now let's get to work on some of these next things that we've prided ourselves so much on that frankly are frustrating us. We need to love to play. We need to be excited to play. We have been, and that's the if we have to be underdogs to want to play, then I'll be surprised. My expectation is we're going to prepare especially well this week because we want to play. This is the only game. It's the most important game of the year because it's the one we play this week. And if we treat it any other way, it won't look good. They're again. I've been on the other side of that coin. I've taken 1AA teams to 1A schools, and we'll play. They don't kid yourself about how many players come out of those ranks. There's some guys. You watch them cover kicks. You watch them kick and punt. We wish we could cover. I promise you, they're covering a lot faster than Vandy. They got 2-3 guys down the field faster than anybody at Vandy could get down the field. And people say, well, that's not right. It can't be. But all you got to it's on the tape. All you got to do is believe it. There aren't as many people in the stands while they're doing it, but they do it. And you can't get distracted by that, man. Respect the game. Respect your opponent.